Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. That time when my daughter from another timeline visited me by KiritoBambre. Chapter 8. Rizu's capability. Rimuru Pav. After that dress-up thing, I and Rizu go to the training ground together with Hinata and Chloe. I admit, that dress-up party surely was tiring. It's like I worked all night to check some paperwork. Well, it's too late for me to grumble. It's my partner's fault anyway, so can't do anything about it. Back to the topic. I want to see what Rizu can do in a sword fight. In terms of power alone, Rizu was strong, but when it comes to speed and executing technique and magic, she was just a beginner. She did say to me that she was a newborn when coming here. Her body must be exposed in a surge of magicules, so she grow this stronger and taller. I want to know what she's capable of, because as her father, teaching her the cruelty of this world is necessary. In order to live peacefully, and protect those you care about, you have to become strong to do all of that. Rizu, Pav, Papa and I are headed to the place called Training Ground together with the two women named Hinata and Chloe. Somehow, this woman named Hinata piques my interest. She has the same vibe like Mama does. Loving and caring, but also scary at the same time. Papa already told me that in this timeline Mama was dead a long ago. She was buried in the edge of a hill here in Tempest. I'm sad. Very sad, actually, but I don't have time to lament myself. I have to move forward, even if it's hurt. When we arrived, we found many warriors who were training using a wooden sword. There's many types of races in the training ground like goblins and ogres. They greeted us in unison. Good morning, Rimuru-sama, is what they say. The one that seems teaching them was the white-haired ogre, where he clearly demonstrate how he pummeled the goblin with a round face and round nose. He's fast and strong, and also can make himself invisible. Great sage. Did that grandpa use some skill or something? Less than answer. Correct. He used the skill called Battle Will, a unique sort of art, or technical skill, that transformed the magicules within the body into fighting spirit, thus powering up the wielder's physical form. Using that, he can hide himself to someone that use magic sense, greater than. I see. Amazing. He's just using wooden stick to kill, to train him, but I doubt that wooden sword was sharper than a metal blade. You can see clearly because instead of some bruised, it was some cut that come from a sharp thing. If that grandpa was using a real blade, that goblin will actually die. After that, the goblin collapsed, but he recovered and stand up quickly. Papa introduced me to the white-haired ogre instructor named Hakuro. Good morning, Rizu-sama. Good morning to you too, Grandpa Hakuro. Would you like to spar with me for a bit? Is it okay, Papa? To train together with Grandpa Hakuro, I mean? It's okay. But I will immediately stop the fight if you get yourself hurt, okay? And also, in a sword fight, magic is not allowed. Power, speed, and technique is the key to victory. Remember that. Yes. Thank you, Papa. I immediately picked some wooden sword, and endowed it with my own aura to become sturdier. Great sage. Max the thought acceleration to the limit. Less than understood. Maximizing thought acceleration, successful, greater than. And with that, I readied myself for the upcoming training session. Papa asked us if we're ready and we both nodded and said. Begin, came from Papa's voice over the still field. And with that, Hakuro and I instantly took action. My magic sense skill allowed me to read all available information within the local range and replay it in my mind. Using it, I had a full grasp of the ring, as if I were looking down at ourselves from overhead. Speeding up my thought process to its limit, I began to consider my tactics. This is Grandpa Hakuro I am fighting. Even though my existence value is higher than him, his aura as a swordmaster clearly stated that he was strong. Still, I kept my calm as I observed Grandpa. He was ready to deflect anything I could dish up for him, and really, I couldn't find any gap to exploit at all. Grandpa Hakuro was just standing there, not moving at all. In that case, using strengthened body to boost my leg muscles, I zoomed forward and slashed at Grandpa. But betraying my total confidence, Grandpa Hakuro executed a precision move to deflect my wooden sword away, as if expecting it the whole time. You've gotta be kidding me, I thought as I readied my sword again. Grandpa Hakuro showed no interest in countering, still just watching me quietly. I tried a few other attacks, switching out my tactics each time, but Grandpa breezily shrugged away each one. But my full force wasn't enough to work on him. Lightly, gently, Grandpa was handling me with just the right amount of power, ensuring he didn't nick his wooden sword in the process. It seemed there was a clear, and overwhelming, difference in skill between us. I was so helpless against Grandpa that even I had to admit it. What? Are you done? Is that all the power you have, Rizu-sama? I haven't come at you for real yet, so don't hurry me, I spat. But I still didn't have any new ideas. I didn't want to lose, but I had nothing to work with. My aura started to leak because of the irritation. Come on, Rizu. Think. Less than report. Predict future attack. Learned. Use this skill. Yes or no greater than. Whoa, amazing. I had trouble figuring out what it said out of nowhere, but that sounded like one hell of a skill I just acquired, so. Less than report. It was not acquired. It was learned. Greater than, okay. I don't care, I grumbled to myself. Grandpa Hakuro noticed my newly acquired learned, power, and said. Yes. That's it. Now, it is time for me to move, brace yourselves, Rizu-sama. As Grandpa said that he disappeared. I can't find him anywhere, but using predict future attack, I can predict where he would attack. I immediately used that skill, and when I did, I could see streaks of light in my vision behind my back like any of my other senses. One of them was glowing. I brought my wooden sword up to block Grandpa's attack. A loud, hard talk echoed. I successfully blocked it, and immediately counter using my wooden sword that aimed at his neck. I stopped my attack before it reached to Grandpa's throat, and I said, I win, declaring my victory. This fight is over. The winner is Rizu Tempest. With Papa's official notice, my victory was complete. I sat down on the ground, relieved. The battle had taken more out of me than I had thought. So this was Grandpa Hakuro, the swordmaster. Somehow, I felt like I had been granted a glimpse, just a glimpse of this swordsman's full force. Papa came at me, and gave me hugs saying, I'm very proud of you, Rizu. Your father was so impressed, truly, at me. I didn't expect that she was this strong. I'm surprised, me too. Right. My daughter was amazing, right? Hinata Oni-chan and Chloe Oni-chan also come to congratulate me. I'm happy that my effort was not in vain. I smiled at Papa and in my two Oni-chan, and give thanks to Grandpa Hakuro. To be continued.